My name is Ruthie Delaney, and the second my daughter-in-law sneered across the dinner table. You're not part of this family anymore. You're just a walking checkbook with too many opinions. I felt something click inside me like the safety on a loaded gun. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I simply pushed my chair back, stood up slow, looked her square in the eye, and said, "Then consider the account closed." I walked out the front door of their over-leveraged suburban house, got in my car, and by the time I hit the highway, I'd already decided. No more open wallet, no more open door. The trusts were getting welded shut that very night. It was a sticky July evening in Knoxville, Tennessee, the kind where the cicadas scream like they're warning you something bad's coming. Their cul-de-sac house sat under streetlights that buzzed like dying fluorescents. I'd driven 3 hours from my place on Norris Lake, just to bring homemade peach cobbler, and watch my grandkids open the new bikes I'd bought for summer. Ava, 10 sharp as a tack, already reading chapter books way above grade. Jace, 7, all knees and elbows, obsessed with dinosaurs. And little Nora, for still in that phase where every sentence ends with Mimi, watch this. Dinner started normal enough, grilled burgers, corn on the cob, small talk about school starting soon. Then Lauren, my son's wife of 11 years, waited until the kids ran outside to chase fireflies. She leaned forward, elbows on the table, voice pitched just loud enough for Travis to hear but not the neighbors. "Travis and I have been talking," she said, like it was a board meeting. "About the trusts. About you. About how this whole grandma knows best routine has to end." Travis, 41, still the gentle boy who'd once brought me dandelions from the yard, kept his eyes on his plate, didn't interrupt. I set my iced tea down. "Go on." "The money's theirs," Lauren continued. $375,000 each, right? Locked, till 25 or whatever approved purpose you decide. That's ridiculous. We're drowning in this house, mortgage, HOA fees, private school tuition because the public ones are not safe enough. We need breathing room. A bigger place in Farragut, better neighborhood, pool for the kids. Just release enough for a solid down payment. We'll handle the rest. I let the silence stretch. I've already given you $310,000 over the years. No receipts needed. College funds for Ava before she was even born. The minivan after Jace came along. Fertility treatments when Nora took 3 rounds. That European trip last summer because the kids needed culture. And now you want their future nest egg to bail out your upgrade? She smiled thin. "Grateful doesn't pay the bills, Ruthie. And frankly, your constant input, showing up with helpful suggestions, buying things we didn't ask for, it's starting to feel like control." Travis feels it too. He finally spoke, voice low. "Mom, we love you. But yeah, it's a lot." Lauren pressed. "So unfreeze them. Or at least one. Or we'll have to rethink how often the kids see you. We can't keep pretending everything's fine when you're holding their security hostage." I stood. Hostage is a strong word for protection. She laughed once. "Call it what you want. But if you walk out that door without agreeing, don't be shocked when holiday photos stop including you." I went to the backyard, hugged each grandkid tight. Told Ava she was brilliant, Jace he was brave, Nora she was my sunshine, and drove away without looking back. On the interstate, windows down, humid wind whipping my hair, I dialed Harlan Tate, my attorney since the day my husband died in '09. 80 now, still practicing because retirement is for quitters. Harlan, Ruth Delaney. Ironclad lockdown on the 3 trusts. No wires, no loans, no POAs accepted unless I'm standing next to you with my driver's license and a witness. Notify the custodian bank tonight. Done by morning, he said. You want the alienation packet prepped? Grandparent rights statute in Tennessee is solid with evidence. Not yet. But pull everything, gift logs, texts, her social media rants. I've been saving. The messages flooded in before I even got home. Unknown. Big mistake, Ruthie. Freeze it and you'll never see Nora's kindergarten graduation. Or any of them. Another. Photo of Jace asleep with his dinosaur blanket. He asks for Mimi sometimes. Won't forever. I archived everyone. Slept 4 hours. Woke up angry in a way I hadn't been since the bank tried to short me on my pension back in '98. Travis called midweek. Sounded wrecked. Mom Lauren's on edge. Realtors pushing a property, 6 bedrooms, cul-de-sac like this one but bigger. We can swing payments if you just help with the down. One trust. We'll pay interest. Promise. Promises don't compound like interest does, Travis. And I won't let you mortgage their college for her Pinterest board. He exhaled hard. She's saying if we stay stuck here, she's done. Packing the kids, moving to her sister's in Chattanooga. No visitation unless I fight her. And I don't want to fight. Then don't fight me, I said. Fight for them. He hung up. Lauren escalated. Instagram reels, soft-filtered videos of her protecting her energy, talking about cutting ties with toxic wealth dynamics, never tagging me but everyone knew. Comments poured in. You go girl. Protect the babies. Then the bank incident. She marched into the trust office in downtown Knoxville with a notarized POA. Travis's signature wobbly, date off by a month. Manager called Harlan within 10 minutes. Denied. Cameras caught her storming out. Harlan emailed the footage stills. Chain of custody perfect. Your call on next steps. I waited. They arrived at my lake house the following Saturday, unannounced, kids in tow. Travis looked like he hadn't slept in weeks. Lauren carried a folder like she was there to negotiate a merger. We sat on the screened porch. Kids played down by the dock with the paddle boat I'd bought last year. Lauren opened. We're here to settle this. Travis is willing to sign a repayment agreement. Release $200 from each trust. Down payment only. The rest stays locked if that's what you want. Travis nodded. Mom, please. This is killing the kids. They keep asking why you're mad. I opened my own folder, 3 inches thick. Spread it out. Transfer records totaling $310,000. Threatening texts with timestamps. Instagram screenshots. POA rejection report. Security stills of Lauren at the bank. Everything's documented, I said calm. Every dollar I gave freely. Every time she threatened to erase me from their lives. The forgery attempt, felony territory in Tennessee. If we end up in court, visitation enforcement, tortious interference, fraud claims, it all gets aired. Depots. Subpoenas. The kids' teachers, neighbors, therapists on the stand. You really want Ava explaining in open court why Mimi stopped coming over? Lauren's face drained. You're threatening legal action against your own grandchildren? No. Against the people using them as leverage. Travis flipped through the pages slow. Stopped on the forgery photos. Lauren, you told me the bank was just slow. That Mom had approved it verbally. She stammered. It was for the family. He looked at me, eyes glassy. I didn't see this. Any of it. You chose not to look. Jace ran up then, sweaty and grinning. Mimi, can we go fishing? You promised. I ruffled his hair. Soon as we finish grown-up talk, buddy. They left. Travis lingered at the steps, Nora on his hip. I'm sorry. he said so quiet I almost missed it. I let her rewrite the story. Made you the villain so I didn't have to face mine. Rewrite it back, I told him. Start with the truth. The fallout hit hard and fast. No safety net. Lauren still pushed the house. Open houses, loan apps, max cards. Fights loud enough the HOA sent warnings. Travis started therapy alone. Then couples. The counselor named it quick. Financial manipulation dressed up as team decisions. Isolation. Gaslighting. Travis filed for divorce 7 months later. Took temporary apartment near the elementary school. Discovery buried Lauren. Her feeds full of designer hauls and spa days while swearing poverty. The texts, the bank attempt. Judge granted 55-45 custody leaning Travis's way. Reviewable in a year, child support standard, no spousal maintenance. Trust stayed frozen solid. 2 years after that porch confrontation, summer again. I'm on my dock at Norris Lake. Travis grills ribs beside me. Ava cannonballs off the floating platform. Jace dives for quarters I toss in. Nora floats in her little ring, splashing and laughing. Travis hands me a lemonade. I was so deep in it I couldn't see straight. Thought saying yes to her would keep the peace. Almost lost everything real. You didn't, I said. You came back. He nods toward the kids. Ava wants to stay a whole week next time. Jace is begging for the dinosaur museum in Chattanooga, with you. Nora still whispers Mimi's house when she's sleepy. That's the deal. I told him. I'm here. Always. Sunset turns the lake rose gold. Laughter skips across the water. The money waits, quiet, growing untouched. Not for mansions or make-believe emergencies. For them. Their dreams. Their shot at whatever they choose. Because sometimes the strongest love doesn't bend. It stands firm. And when everything else shakes, that's what holds.